Hey, hey. So we're recording. So it's going to be 2 minutes of me all alone. And then people start to join me. Good morning, good morning. You're going to all be on mute. Let's see, where's everybody? Hi, Emily. So you guys are all on mute, and then you'll be able to unmute yourself when it's question and answers, or if it's your time to speak. So don't worry. Or if you have a question, you can unmute yourself now.
Sorry, just looking for where Brooke is. Oh, there she is. Hi. Brooke, unmute yourself.
Brooke is the one that says admin.
Yeah. Click the mute button in the corner. She doesn't understand it.
So there's a picture of a microphone. Click it.
I'm going to call her. You have to unmute yourself.
Wait, where are the pictures?
On the left-hand side. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Right.
All right, we're figuring it out. Good morning.
Oh, good morning.
Mm-hmm.
This is so new for me. I'm excited.
Do you never do Zoom?
I haven't done Zoom. Usually during all the Zoom chats, I feel like I'm working, but this time was convenient for me today.
I love Zoom for everything. I use it for online shopping. I use it for instead of FaceTime because it's a better quality.
Yeah.
I do a ton of people. So I'm a little Zoom obsessed. So.
All right. Well, I'm excited.
Cool. We'll give people about 2 more minutes to join us, and then I'm excited to hear from you guys talking about. So I also had Melissa signed up to talk as well at the end, but she woke up vomiting.
Oh God.
I told her she was excused.
There's a chance I might have to pop off because my son came home from school puking.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
Are they still in school?
What's that?
Are your kids still in school?
I have a 2 and a 4-year-old.
I know, but I mean, we're out for Christmas break.
Oh no, they go till tomorrow.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Well, not so much because I was actually looking forward to having 2 days by myself, but now he can't go to school tomorrow, so.
That would have been awesome. They've been out. My kids have been out since Friday. So.
Oh my gosh. So when does it end? When do they go back to school?
Oh, January 3rd.
Ooh, that's a long break.
That's nice. I wish I had a long break like that.
You're yeah, and I'm oh God. Just 1 week would have been great. 1 week was fantastic. Rachel Drindle, let's see your beautiful face. All I see is light. Oh, there she is. I like it.
So wait, if there's 50 people that join this, I'm gonna have squares like the Brady Bunch all around the.
Mm-hmm. And then you'll be able to swipe through. Well, if you're on your computer, you're gonna see them all. And then if you're on the tablet or whatever, you can swipe through them and you can see everybody. This is how we do our coaches call and different thing like that. So you can see how everybody's picking their nose and what they're doing. The whole.
Nice. Okay, I'll be on my best behavior.
I'm not naked. I'm wearing a dress. I look kind of naked.
Well, awesome. What is everyone wearing?
What are you wearing? You're wearing a Randy, Emily.
I'm wearing a classic, a Sarah, and a Maxi.
Get it, girl. You've got all the things on, and you're a teacher, right?
Oh, yep. Mm-hmm.
I'm wearing an Anna, a Joy, and a Sarah.
So pretty.
I like that look with the Joy and the Sarah.
Yeah, I'm kind of obsessed with it because it's cold here.
Yeah. Oh, me too.
So there you go. Anywho, all right, so let's get started, and then I'm already recording this, so everyone's been watching us chit-chat. So we'll just say good morning to everybody, and people might join us as we start, but that is awesome, so that they can catch up on some information. But I wanted to introduce you guys to Brooke and Emily. They are in New York, and they are one of the latest trainers on our Bowtie downline. They are under Lauren Blick. And you guys hit trainer in November, correct?
Yes.
So they have rocked it from the beginning. Like, I will never forget talking to Laura and being like, who are these two crazy girls that are doing these like $20,000 sales or all these like, you know, high sales, and they just kind of hit it out of the park. And I know for a lot of people that maybe December's been a little rough, can't really get the sales in. And if you can do the sales, it almost feels like you're half killing yourself to get there. I've never heard these two girls complain. I've just seen them shine throughout the whole time. And so I asked them to share with us some of their tips and tricks on how to make those sales, how to make it happen, and how not to kill yourselves while you're trying to do it. Because for a lot of us, we can do it. Of course, we could all do it. But whether or not we would die trying is a whole nother question. So my goal in the new year is how can we make cruise qualifying every single month like getting up and taking a shower? How can we make it that easy? So we're just going to keep plowing into it and getting all sorts of ideas. So I'm going to turn the time over to Brooke and Emily. And you guys, I'm going to mute myself. And you guys can share away whatever you wanted to say.
Okay, go Brooke. Why don't you start?
Okay, so basically, we're all about keeping our page relevant, and we want people to keep seeing us on their feed. So I have a format where I'm a teacher. I post my pictures daily against my whiteboard. I show what I'm wearing, and people look for it. They feel like they know me, and they want to see what I'm wearing. And I just feel like people can relate to me whether they met me or not. And it's funny because anytime we have an event, people act like I'm a celebrity. Oh, I follow you. I know you. And that's what you want. You want people to feel like they know you and can connect with you. And also, we keep our page active by having an outfit of the day. So that's also something that will come up on their feed. They're looking because whether we're pairing unicorns with a t-shirt or just a beautiful outfit that looks great together, they're excited to see what it is and they want to grab it. So we're making at least a sale or two a day, which keeps us flowing. So that's the first part.
I think Facebook is really hard sometimes because they have these algorithms and they decide whether or not they think that your page is important. And if they don't think it's important, it's not going to show up in people's news feeds. And the way for your page to become important to the news feeds and for people to see everything that you're posting is to constantly post. So for us, our page, I would say at least 2 to 3 posts per day. We're never quiet on our page. And I think that's really important because especially leading up to a VIP sale, we promote it, we talk about it, we do
contest.
I mean, we do something so that everybody constantly knows and they know to look for us. And that's another thing is that I think we agreed upon from the beginning. We have a set day to post in our VIP. We always do album sales on Sunday nights. So our customers know, come to our page at either 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. I'll always announce whether or not it's one or the other. And they know to find us because I think it's important.
And for some reason, when we don't have a sale on Sunday, whether we have a big vendor event, like they're looking for us. They're like, no stuff tonight. Usually we let them know, but maybe somebody missed a post. They want to see us and they look forward to it.
Yeah. So I think that's number one. That's important because our VIP and, we've actually not been having the greatest month for us. And I know that sounds terrible because, we're a little bit above, we're like actually about 13,000 right now, which for us is not the greatest. But, our first VIP sales that we had in our page, we had our first one this past Sunday, and we haven't had one in a month. And that's because we've been doing so many events because people wanted parties for Christmas and the holidays. And so we just were burnt and we didn't want to post on the page too. We also had the backlog of the inventory and all that. But we posted on and we sold 76 pieces, which is great. And yeah. So we were pretty happy about that.
And then also, we're pretty frequent with our parties. We usually do one a week, even though we're trying to calm it down a little bit. But you can boost it by booking parties at parties. Like we have our book with us at every party. People say, "Oh, how do I do this?" And we say, "Let's book something right now," and then we get a date on the calendar, and it's networking, and it's nonstop. Like we're drowning in parties somehow. And people wanted to be with us because they feel like they know us.
And I think that it's important too, if somebody says to you, oh, let's book a party. I think it's important, and we actually learned a lesson, a very good lesson once, that, you have to follow up with them. People, they sometimes lose track. They'll say something and then not commit to it. So right away, oh, you want to book a party? Let's put it on paper. How about this? And I give them the dates. Okay, I have in front of me, my calendar, and here's the dates that we have available. Where do you want to go? Because we made the mistake once. Somebody had been interested in the party and we didn't book it right away. We kind of lost track of her. And then we said, oh, whatever happened to that person? Went back to her and found out she booked a party with somebody else, which was, obviously a lesson learned for us.
Right.
But we really, our whole thing is we try to at least do 2 events per week, either a VIP and an in-home party, or a VIP and a multi-consultant sale, or a VIP and a private party hostess, or something. We try to do something. And then special events for us, we do live. And we do that because we want people to see us in action.
And right away, as soon as those capsules come out, we don't want to wait or hold on to anything. We want it while it's hot, strike while the iron's hot. Something else that I think works for us is cater to your people. I'm a teacher. My teacher people eat these clothes. They devour them. They're like a lot of our sales. Emily's part of the baby wearing community, and she promotes there. And it's just been a huge following that we've developed through our people.
Yeah, I think I posted that picture of all of Brooke's teachers on your page, Amy, at Halloween, and they were all rocking their Lula in their Halloween outfits completely from head to toe. Everybody had either a classic tee on or a perfect and one of the Halloween pair, because they bought all of it. And there was 12 people in that picture? At least. Yeah. So you have to know who your customers are, and you have to cater to them too. And, we're constantly, I just, obviously this isn't a 24/7 operation because we have families and we have other jobs that we do too. But, we really are constantly thinking about what can we do to boost our sales. And, we just don't ever want to become, non-relevant. We want to stay relevant. And that's important, because is the second you take a step back and say, okay, maybe I'll just, not post. I don't feel like I'm pretty today. I don't want to post a picture of myself. People are looking for us. They're like, where's Brooke in her pictures?
I felt butt ugly some days, and I'm just like, I'm going to work it. Like my co-teacher takes my pictures, and I'm like, I'm going to have to do it. People are looking for it, and it is what it is.
And you know what I also think helps too, which is fun, is we've had a couple of team challenges that Laura's actually had for us. I'm like, oh, sell this one thing. And there was an Amelia that she had that she was like, oh, I don't, this Amelia's been sitting. So and Brooke, of course, had it because Brooke will wear everything, and she loved that Amelia. And so I said to Laura, you know what, Laura, I'm going to sell that Amelia. So what did I do? I posted the picture of Brooke wearing it, and I said, hey, we happen to have this Amelia. Who wants to be like Brooke? It sold literally within 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was pretty
because
cool.
People want to wear what you're wearing, and that is so important. People want to know you. They want to become your friend. They want to know who you are, and people want to trust you. And when they're buying, I think it's so important. Numbers don't matter on your VIP page. The quality customers matter. People are doing all these legging loops, and they're getting thousands and thousands of people on their page. And I don't think that it's necessarily a bad thing, but you need people who are going to buy consistently. You have to have a customer base, and a customer base of loyal customers. And those are the people that are going to say, oh, hey, you know what? I like buying from them because I feel like I know them. I feel like I can relate to them. I like their style. I like the way that they post. They seem sincere to me. I'm not just a person that they send leggings to, So I think
also, our open houses are big too. It's an opportunity for people to meet us, get to know us, and touch and try on the clothes. We do very well at our open houses.
Yeah, I also suggest that too. I think that at least once a month, everybody should be opening their house and having an open house in their area. Because you know what? You never know. You can meet like a customer that said, hey, I didn't know that you have, a Lula room like 3 houses down. And then they could be at your house every single day buying something. You never know.
We've had people come with their phone and FaceTime a friend that couldn't make it, and they've bought hundreds of dollars of things. It's crazy. And then you make the best customers that way.
Exactly. So, I think that, the possibilities are endless.
The multis that we do on a weekly basis, I feel like that's good supplemental income and sales.
It's really, and the biggest thing for me, and I've always said it and I'll say it again, is, you got to order, because the more inventory you have, the more you're going to sell. And people don't understand this until they actually do it. Like we finally got like the jackpot of inventory. I mean, all of a sudden, like our November orders started pouring in, and literally Brooke, because she takes our pictures, she took like 300 pictures on between Friday and Sunday, something like that. I think she was up for 2 days straight taking pictures, which is crazy. But we promised our VIPs that we were going to have a posting, so we were going to have a posting. So I'm uploading them all to Shop the Row, and she's taking all the pictures.
That's my classroom phone. Let me just see. I'll be right back.
So anyway, so she's taking the pictures, and I'm uploading it all to Shop the Row, and we have this amazing stuff. And that's why we sold so much. I'm convinced of it, because if we had just posted, we were down, which frightens the heck out of me when we're down below 600 pieces, because we normally try to keep between 9 and 1,000 plus leggings. That's what we try to keep in our inventory. So like we were at one point, we were like at 600, and I was like, oh my God, we have like no inventory. I felt like we had nothing for anybody. So I just think it really helps to order. It helps to do all that, because when you have inventory, people want to buy it. And in this multi, we're actually in a multi right now, which clearly you see it's not hard. I upload. Shop the Row has been a lifesaver for me. And now they have the start post way to do it, which literally takes 10 minutes, and everything's completely uploaded. And we've been selling, I think we've sold already 20 items in the last 8 hours. So, I mean, it's just extra income. We're always selling something, and we're always making our page active.
Cool. That's awesome. Can I ask you guys a couple of questions?
Of course.
So how many pop-ups are total for like a month? Live pop-ups do you aim for?
You mean on Facebook or in person?
In person, like live human being.
Okay, so we aim for like 1 a week, because we both work full time, so we can't do it during the week. It's just too hard. So we do about between 3 and 4 for sure. The month of December, we did about 8, because we couldn't say no. Everybody wanted something, so we did set Friday and Saturday, both days. But again, it depends. But mostly we try to do between 3 and 4.
And what are your average sales, like pieces or dollar mark, that you sell at a pop-up?
It varies. It can go from, our worst party was $700 in sales. And then our best party, would you say, what was that first party we did?
The first party we did, there was about $3,700 in sales. We had 2 hostesses for that party, and I think 80 people showed up at that party. It was insane. And they each hostess ended up getting 4 pieces each. It was like there was 8 rewards out of that. It was insane.
And so what do you guys walk us through what you do with hostess prep? Like when somebody sets a date with you, you've got them written down on your calendar. What's step 2?
Phone rang again, sorry.
It's okay, I'll take it. So basically what we do is we talk to them about, what our expectations are. Do you
talk to them like on the phone, or do you message them? What do you do?
Message them through Facebook, because honestly, I know we should be talking to them on the phone, and I do understand that, but it's like usually our schedules never mesh with like both of us being able to go on the phone, because during the day, obviously both of us are working full time. But I'll message people like constantly back and forth. Tell them, look, I want you to invite everybody. Think of every person that you would ever want to come to your house and invite them all, because the more people you have, the more rewards you're going to get. Mm-hmm. And so I always tell them, invite. I also tell them, you have to have a space, because we got a lot of stuff. So you need to clear out your house and get ready for us to come in.
That's the driveway.
Oh, yeah, the driveway. Yeah. We like to get a spot in the driveway so that we don't have to schlep everything, and it'll be easier for us to do. But, you know, I mean, really, we just tell them, like, look, our personal hostess rewards that we've done and is that we do, you know, one free item for every 10 sold, but we count leggings as a half item because
we used to do it as one.
We did, but then we've gone to a couple parties where it was like only leggings, and we're like, why are we bringing all of our stuff if people are only buying leggings? And we really don't want to focus on leggings. So actually, you know, it was Laura who we had a talk with her, and she's like, you know, don't bring that many leggings. It's not about buying leggings, and she's right. Because you don't make the sales when people are just buying leggings. You make the sales off of Amelia's. You make the sales off of Sarah's. You make the sales off of Carly's. That's where your sales come from. Plus, anybody can buy leggings. You can buy leggings online. You can buy whatever. It's not too hard. When people are in person, we want them to try on. And that's the big thing that we stress to everybody.
We're very enthusiastic. We're always like, try it on. Try it on.
That's our big chant. We always encourage everybody to try everything on. And we are big cheerleaders for everybody. And, you know, we're also honest because we don't want people to think that we're just lying to them, which is we never wanted them to do. So, like, you know, people put everything on and we can see right away. They come out of the room and they look in the mirror and we can tell, you know, immediately how they're feeling about themselves. You can see.
Yeah.
95% of the time, we see nothing but smiles, right? I would say, for sure. And people are like, oh, I'm so glad I tried this on. I would have never thought that this style would have worked for me. Thank you for making me do this. And then we always say, look, you might not love the pattern we have today, but maybe someday you're going to love this pattern and now you know your size. And that's the whole thing for us. And we always give out our cards. Even if they take our card, now you know your size. Here's where you can find us. And someday maybe you'll find something you'll like and buy from us. Right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think you guys hit on three like really important keys that I think some people shy away from. And number one is clearly telling your hostess your expectations. It's so easy. I've had a couple of repeat hostesses this month and they've been awful because I just sort of assumed that they would know what to do. And it's like I didn't have that conversation with them of, all right, let's contact everyone you know and let's get 15 people in the door. So you need to clearly set those expectations. And then number two, the thought that people should not be trying on clothes alone in the bathroom and then not coming out. Always, always, always make the people come out. I always tell people, I put the mirror on the far side of the room or wherever we are, and I ask them not to go in the bathroom to change for sanitary reasons. I learned that from another girl on our team, Erin Faldy. She says that. And I'm like, it's brilliant. So, you know, those things, but then also, not all of us feel like energetic or cheerleaders or things like that, but it's like you just put that persona on and you walk in there because, like you guys said, people want to know you. They want to be you. To them, because you're on Facebook, you are a celebrity, so your opinion is so much more valued. And it's funny, a lot of us think of us as frumpy housewives or, you know, just a stay-at-home mom. But really, when you show up there, you become this, like, fashion consultant. And for a lot of people, that has, like, these really big connotations where they, you know, see whatever you say and they value it. So it's important for us to be educated in you know, trends, like what's happening right now and what's coming in 2017. I'm super excited because it's all these apricot and kales and really pretty colors that I kind of obsess over that are coming into style. And, you know, we need to know that. And when we speak those words to people, they just kind of, you know, eat up everything we say. So I think that those are three really important things that will definitely boost your sales, along with that opportunity of having a large amount of inventory, especially having that new stuff that comes in so that people are engaging and feel like they're left out if they're not. They get that FOMO, the fear of missing out, if they're not on your page every day, on your page every week. So it's good stuff.
One other point is wear what you sell. I feel like, you know, you can't just wear a classic and a classic and leggings every day. You got to show all the pieces, how to layer them, different ways to wear them. This way they can see, oh, that's good for my body. I could do that too. How do you do that? Because we want to sell the higher price items.
Yeah, and when you show up to a pop-up, don't show up in leggings. Please don't do that. Show up dressed to sell your best. show up in Amelia and a Sarah, or Carly and a Sarah and a Joy, whatever you sell, show up that, and don't show up in something that you don't sell, because that doesn't make sense either. Even if you love it, like, show up as if somebody says, oh, I want to buy what you're wearing. Where can I find it? Because that's what they're looking for.
Absolutely. Let's open it up. Let's take about 5 minutes for any questions that people might have. Oh, wait, can you guys also share your average monthly sales? Because I think that will give a lot of value to your points.
Okay. Well, this is the first month right now. I mean, we're hoping at least to still get to 15 this month. But average, I think, it's been about 19,000 a month since we started in April. We actually have double qualified for the balcony level, which we're going to both be on for February cruise. So we're very, very excited. Yeah. So that's where we're at right now. Our best month ever, which was November, I believe, right? No, October, because we had, yeah, but October, I think we ended at like 26,000.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It was crazy. October was awesome. So that was a really good month for us. But yeah, our average, I would say, is about 19 to 20,000.
That's incredible. In what world is that a small amount of money? In no world.
I make more money doing this than I do teaching, and I make 80,000 plus from teaching. So my monthly amounts that I get paid from LuLaRoe are more. It's crazy.
Yeah, and it's incredible. And it's not rocket science. It's buy wholesale, sell retail, make people look pretty. So let's open it up for any questions. If you guys have any questions, you can unmute yourself. You just simply click on the microphone button to unmute yourself. And we will take 5 minutes and let you guys ask questions. We just wait patiently and we stare at them. So.
That's okay. If they think of something later, we can always respond.
We can give them time.
And let me just tell you something. Brooke and I are both having anxiety about being away for an entire week and taking a week off of our business when we go on the cruise. It's like, hey, maybe my husband will do an open house while we're gone.
He would do it.
Because we don't like to shut our business down.
No, that makes me uncomfortable.
So I think we're just going to be posting from the cruise. It is what it is.
Well, you won't be able to post from the cruise because you'll have zero internet access. So
I thought there was an internet. No? On some islands?
Not really. You get like 5 minutes and it's really slow. So don't bank on it, okay? But I think it's also important to realize that you can take time off. I mean, you guys are not doing 20 parties a week. You're not gone every single day. What you're doing is you're focusing on one party a week, and you are focusing on that hostess, and then you're, putting all your eggs in that basket, but you really are pumping her up. And then when you're there, you're fully present. And I think that for a lot of people, they think if I can just get 4 or 5 parties on the books, then eventually they'll sell $1,000. And it's like, well, if you can actually channel all of that energy into yourself and say, okay, this is my time to shine. I need to make or break this. So that hostess is your best friend that week before, and you're calling or you're texting or you're engaging with her and you're engaging on her event. That sometimes I think that that's better spent energy than trying to haul everything to 5 different places over the course of the week. And you end up making equal or more money with someone who's a really well-prepped hostess.
I agree. I think our absolute best pop-ups have been with the ones who know everything, who invite everybody, and who are ready to party. And we feel it. It's a whole different vibe, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'm hoping that for the new year that everyone can do that. And I love what you guys said about engagement on your page. Stay engaged. It's so easy to overpost when you want people to buy instead of just posting regularly so they get to know you. Because this is a business that's all about relationships. It's all about connections, and you want people to connect with you and feel loyal to you. And I always tell people if they buy they're like, can I buy from somebody else online? I said, oh, absolutely. All I ask is that you feel a little bit of guilt, like you're cheating on me. And and it's true. That's all you want. You want them to feel like they're cheating on you a little bit and that they can come back to you. So, of course they're free to shop wherever they want to shop, but you want to make those daily connections and you want to connect with them at the parties. You want to know their names. You want to remember their size, their style, what they have and what they like. I have this crazy brain that somehow is geared towards this, that someone can come in and I can say, oh yeah, you got a Cassie skirt. It was an extra small. It was a paisley print. Here's this print. This is a top that might match it. And really focus and engage on your people. And that's what drives sales. It's not necessarily being busier. It's about giving a better quality to the shopping experience and a better quality to your VIP page.
100% agree with that.
Yeah. Heather, did you have a question? You unmuted yourself.
Well, I was just going to say I still feel like I'm cheating on you.
That's awesome. That's right. That means I did my job well, right? Funny. I think that's why I still have so many consultants on my VIP page, because they all started out as shoppers and then they turned into consultants and they're like, I still can't leave her. So. Cool. Well, it's 10:30 my time. I don't know what time it is your time. But thank you, ladies, for your insight and in terms of all of this. And I know that I'm leaving here with a whole page full of notes.
Excellent.
Probably can't see it. But, and my main ones are, hey, my question was about your outfit of the day. Do you guys, so you just take one outfit in one certain size?
Usually we do one OS outfit, one TC outfit.
Okay, so it's just leggings. And how do you post that? Do you post a flat lay, or do you post it on the mannequin, or do you post it on the hanger?
On the mannequin. When we were redoing our Lula room, it was kind of different each day because I didn't really have a place to go, but now we have a brand new Lula room and it's on the mannequin.
On the mannequin.
What we do though is it's 2 hours with no size switches because you can go crazy trying to match and help somebody out. So we post that right away on the post, no switches for 2 hours.
Mm-hmm. So it's just one outfit, or it's multiple outfits?
It's
two outfits, one OS and one TC.
Okay. There you go. I do a lot of outfits. I think outfits are a great way to sell online. So,
fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I do in an album sale anymore is outfits. Mm-hmm. So, cool. That's a lot of great information. If you guys have any other questions, let us know. We'll be doing this next week as well, 10 a.m., and I have someone else to talk to us, someone whose entire team sells $1 million in a weekend. So that'll be exciting. What'd you say, Rachel?
Question.
Uh-huh.
So you guys are in a partnership, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I had to dry my hair. Sorry. I missed it. But I wanted to know, so I'm in a partnership too. And I'm kind of looking for what is how do you guys decide what to do what? I kind of know how we've kind of fallen in, how we do it, but I'm wondering if maybe you have any tips or suggestions on, what you do, what she does, how you do it.
I think it really just fell naturally in our strength versus weakness as a person.
Yeah.
I think, remember, I don't know, I don't even remember, but the color challenge where it's which color are you? I don't remember which color it was, but I am the person who is very organized and I'm very detail oriented. Okay.
Gold.
With money. That is me. I do everything. I also do all the shipping. Brooke is very creative.
I have to say something. The bell rang. My class is going to come in, but don't talk bad about me.
No, Brooke is very creative. She is not detail oriented at all, though, and she'll tell you that. So she does the outfits. She takes the pictures of everything, and she puts together the outfits of the day and all that. And then everything else is something that I do, which is the invoicing and the shipping and the accounting and all that.
Uh-huh.
So that's kind of how we split it. And that inventory is at her house because she also likes to open her home to people. My husband wouldn't be so happy with that.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry because there's probably not as many partnerships here, so I don't want to go on and on about it. But
no, listen, anything you need, Rachel, you can reach out. I'm happy to answer any questions.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, you guys should definitely message each other and figure that out.
Absolutely.
Too, because it's important information as well for people. So I'm going to let everybody go, and we're going to turn off the recording. But yes, that was awesome. Thank you so much, Brooke and Emily. And you guys have a great holiday. Take some time off, be with your family, and think of ways that you can transform your business to prep your hostess better, be more active at your pop-ups, and make them quality versus quantity. That's our 2 cents. All right, people, I'm going to end the meeting.